All right, actually, we're joined by the lyricist of RRR, the Hindi version as well. Very good morning to you again, Riya. Now, I think we're speaking after the win of RRR, a song that you are so closely associated with. Your first reaction to it?
Thrilled, absolutely delighted. And I was giggling over Mr. Kirwani's version of Carpenter's Top of the World when he sang on stage. It was so sweet. It was as adorable as he is as a person.
Well, yes, Mr. M. Keeravani and lyricist Chandra Bose went on stage to receive that award. You, in fact, worked with Mr. Keeravani on this song. Did you also have a chance to speak to lyricist Chandra Bose? Did you ever discuss notes?
Well, not with Chandra Bose. We say about people in Lucknow and how they take their time to speak. So, fitting in one of our slowest languages into a meter meant for one of our fastest languages is anyway difficult. I mean, I face the same challenge for the dialogues as well. On top of that, this song has the pace that it does have. And also, I don't know if I'm getting too technical here, please stop me. If you notice, Telugu as a language, you will not find gap between words. It works a bit like Sanskrit, where the entire sentence is like a word. You don't find pauses in between words. Whereas in Hindi, there are gaps between words. So it was extremely difficult. But it was an invigorating challenge. Any creative person would enjoy it.
I love your perspective on that. And, we've been discussing with our guests that this win seems like one for India, that it seems like we're all part of this win. But that's even truer for you because you're actually part of it.
Yeah, somebody give me a golden statuette right now. But
yeah, it is as well.
Naatu Naatu is a phenomenon. It has become a visual choreography, musical phenomenon, and it is wonderful to be a part of that experience. I mean, I think we have to call it an experience now and not just a song.
So, pre-Oscar win of Naatu Naatu and post-Oscar win of Naatu Naatu, what is the change going to be for artists, especially from the music industry in India?
Well, it's so meta, isn't it, in a way? What is happening in the song and what has happened to the song. It's sort of like so meta, because in a way there was this Indian dance form and pride of Indian art in this British setting, where these two characters step forth literally on the front foot and say, we are as good if not better. And then the song goes on to the global platform and in international award categories and achieves exactly the same thing. So I think the meta-ness of the whole thing is very telling, and it's good that it's not just a foreign song or some sort of exotic category like that, but a mainstream category in which it has won.
Well, now that you pointed it out, that's unmissable. The fact is, there were two Indian challengers to a Western regime. They came and they won. They actually won the Westerners over, even in that song. And that's exactly what happened. The Indian challengers went on to win this competition too. So that's very beautifully pointed out. And I think you had that lyrical insight as well to it. But this is also true of the fact that Indian song and dance, which was Indian song and dance, which was until now mocked at on some occasions, it is getting a lot of respect, minus the kind of jokes that it's received in the past.
I think it's really important to see our cinema and our spectacle and our mainstream genre for what it is. You cannot accuse it of not being realistic when it is not even attempting to be realistic. Nobody has ever stood up and said the opera is not realistic. So you have to see a genre for what it is. Realism has never been the mainstay of our masala movies. And, to say it's not realistic is as pointless a critique as it would be to say the same thing about Kathakali, about opera. You're using the wrong parameter for the wrong thing. And then when you see the spectacle for what it is, within the genre that it is, then you can award it for its excellence within that genre.